I'm Zach Evans with the Delmarva Chicken Association, and we're going to be picking some chicken today on Delmarvalife. It's showtime.
All right, take a good look at this throwback for this Thursday. This picture, 1952. This was the Delmarva Chicken Festival, and yep, that's a giant frying pan.
It sure is. And next week, the Delmarva Chicken Festival returns, and it is a very special year as we celebrate the 100th anniversary of the chicken industry. Holly Porter is the executive director of the Delmarva Chicken Association and joins us this afternoon. Holly, so great to see you.
Thank you. Appreciate being here.
I know you're excited. We're excited. This event really has a rich history.
Absolutely. So the event itself actually ran from 1948 through 2014, missing 2 years because of some bird disease within our area. But annual event until 9 years ago. We are so excited to be bringing it back this year. Yes, absolutely.
So why is it so important to celebrate chickens?
Well, it is a big part of the Delmarva heritage as well as to our economy, quite honestly. So the Delmarva chicken industry really got it started and really nationally here in Ocean View, Delaware, 100 years ago, which is why we're bringing the festival back to celebrate. In Ocean View, Delaware, there was a very smart woman who received 500 chickens when she was supposed to receive 50. So a mathematical error.
There's a problem.
Yeah, there just a little bit extra zero, and she received them. They were really meant to be for eggs. She was raising them for eggs. She raised these birds to 2.5 pounds and sold them to some northern markets in the Wilmington area, and made the equivalent of about $12 today's money. So what did she do? She said, I'll get 1,000 next time. And that is literally how we started raising chickens for meat here on Delmarva. And then, of course, it spread throughout the country and the world instead of for eggs. So, yeah.
So we're going to celebrate
Absolutely.
This wonderful industry. What can folks expect to see at the festival?
Oh, it's going to be so much fun. So it is free, it's family friendly. We're going to have music, live music. We have the Jones Boys, we have Jimmy Charles, we have Mike Hines in the Look. So again, some iconic names that everyone knows here in Delmarva. Of course, food. There will be chicken of all varieties, fried chicken, barbecued chicken, and every other type of chicken you can imagine. And then one of my favorite parts of it is we're going to have a walk-through history tent. So we're going to have a lot of photos, just like the one that was just shown here, that will share a little bit about our industry, about the Chicken Festival. And then you'll also see more of the modern aspects of our chicken industry.
Putting all this together, you must have heard some good stories from people.
When we shared with folks that we were bringing it back, the stories, the memories, you could see people just smiling, talking about, again, being there with their families, doing different activities. The giant frying pan is one of the biggest ones. That is the big thing that everyone asks, are we bringing the frying pan back? I will say that we are definitely bringing a smaller version back with the Salisbury Lions Club.
Right.
We're still working on seeing if possible we can get the giant one there.
You're kidding, are you serious?
It's going to be a wonderful selfie station if it happens, right?
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely.
Yes, we are working hard because, and it's great, we have a couple board members that when we were saying originally, no, I don't think that we can do it, we had one member in particular that said,
yeah.
oh, well, I can make this happen. And so we are working hard on that. So, yeah.
So give us the
excited.
details so we can put it on our calendar.
So again, it's Saturday, October 7th from 1 to 7 p.m. right here in Salisbury at Purdue Stadium. Seems like a very fitting location, right? And for anyone who's interested in finding out more information about the vendors, the food, you can go to www.dcachicken.com/festival. And we'll have all the details there.
Holly Porter, thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you.
in and talking about this event. But we are not done talking about the Delmarva Chicken Festival. Up next, we're heading over to the Delmarvalife kitchen to do some chicken pickin'.
Ready for a little competition with you?
Bring it, Jenny.
Whatever.
Don't miss it. We'll be right back.
2, 1.
Oh, hands up, hands up, hands up.
I remember that day well. It was June 20th, 2013 actually, that I beat Jimmy in a chicken pickin' contest. That was the first time I beat him. The second time was in June of 2014. Do you remember that, Jimmy? Do you really?
So today is Redemption Day. Listen, you got to understand how long she's been hanging this over my head now.
9 years. I mean,
No. Zach Evans is with the Delmarva Chicken Association. He's back with us. And after a 9-year hiatus,
It's great to be back, and
Yeah.
I didn't realize the disservice we had done you all as an industry, not letting this rivalry. We didn't mean to let it simmer for a decade. We should have put this
has
thing to
been.
rest a long time ago.
Yeah,
Because the
yeah.
third time is a charm. That's what they say. So
Okay.
maybe you've got it in the bag this time.
all right.
you think so?
There you go.
All right, well, real quickly, you need to go over the rules.
Yeah, so let me go over the rules really quickly. This is the world famous Mount Air Chicken Pickin' Championship.
Okay.
So as you saw evidenced by the segment you've just shared, we've been doing this for decades. So that wasn't the first time Roger Marino put this program on. That was probably the 25th time
Wow.
he had done this. So I'm going to be here with you today. Happy to be representing Mount Air and the Delmarva Chicken Association. The Chicken Pickin' Championship is a contest of speed. It's a contest of agility. It's a contest of creativity. Because what I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you to get as much meat from those birds into that pan in the allotted time. Now, we're only going to give you 2 minutes. We give the professionals in this championship 3 minutes and
Okay.
then 5 in the finals. But we're going to give you 2 minutes.
We got 2 birds.
And you've got 2 birds because I have faith in you. You've done this before. You know, now it's been a while, but this is
been a
like
while.
riding a bike. As soon as you get back on that seat, you're going to remember.
Is that what
Jim.
you call it? Okay.
So I need you to get as much meat in those respective pans as you can.
no skin,
Okay.
no bones.
No skin, no bones. Now, when we're doing this professionally for cash prizes, because we award $1,250 in cash prizes when we do this, and we'll be doing that again October 7th at the Delmarva Chicken Festival. When we're doing this for money, there is actually a penalty. Any skin or bone that is in that pan gets separated out by judges. That gets weighed and it gets deducted from your total.
Ooh.
Now, I'm not a stickler. I'm not the
Okay.
judge. I'm the host. So I'm not gonna hold that against you.
Okay.
It's gonna be the honor code. Okay.
All
But I want you to
right.
get as much meat in those pans as we can, and we've got 2 minutes.
All right.
So
2 minutes.
without further ado, let's
Okay.
go ahead and get a
Look,
clock.
look.
Let's get a timer
Yep.
up there.
All right, got the clock?
We got a clock. Okay.
And we're gonna pick when I say pick. You got
Pick.
that? Okay.
Okay.
Ready, set, pick. Let's go.
Here we go. No skin, no bones.
No skin, no bones.
No skin, no bones. So the Chicken Pickin' Championship really started as a way to have a fun, engaging activity at these community events, and to remind people of why our food here on Delmarva is important, right? So
Right.
what I equate this to is making chicken salad,
Okay.
pulled chicken sandwiches. Most people have done this at some point. You've just never had to rush through it the way I'm asking you to rush through it.
Yeah, you give me a good chicken, I'll go through it quick, but not like this.
But
Yeah.
it doesn't end up in the pan. It usually ends up in your mouth, right?
That's right.
What's not on my shirt?
Well, look, anything on the shirt, anything on the counter doesn't count today, Jim. So we need
Oh.
to keep as much as we can.
In the pan.
In
right.
the pan.
In the pan.
Okay.
And listen, I see some bones in there.
you don't.
I see a leg
don't.
bone.
Why are you looking
you
so
see
close?
So I'm behind the table. The judges are typically on the front of the table. I'm not going to stick my hands in there and eliminate any of this. Again, we're going to go honor system.
they
But the
actually
people watching at
penalized.
home, Jimmy, they can see what's in
No,
there.
what? No, it's
They can see what's in
It's one of those optical illusions from the camera.
So, we're about halfway through. We've got a little less than a minute left. Lisa's fast and furious over here. I think she's going to jump into a second bird soon. There
No,
we
you
go.
kidding me?
She's into
Oh,
a second
she's
bird,
cheating.
Jim.
She's cheating.
You're in trouble. I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to put it over here next to
telling.
Jimmy just to remind him of what he's up against.
Would you stop?
Listen, I got to lean into this thing. I didn't know we had an in-studio rivalry that I was getting in the middle of. So we're at 30 seconds. This is where I usually ask
Oh
the
my
audience
gosh.
to get a little rowdy for us, cheer them on. This is like the fourth quarter, Jim. This is it.
Okay. Well,
All right? This is where championships
do
are
I have
made.
any timeouts here?
You're in the
No
red zone.
timeouts. No timeouts.
Okay.
You're in the red zone, but the defense is stout here, Jim.
Okay. All right.
All right, we've got Lisa on to a second bird.
Would you quit saying that?
I'm just narrating for the
Try
folks
it.
at home.
10 seconds.
All right, so I'm going to give you a countdown from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up. Nothing else in the pan. Nothing. That goes
I
here.
didn't even get
That
through
goes
the
here,
first
my
bird.
friend. That goes here. Now, hands up. This is the fun part for the people at home. If you take a look at these 2 pans, I'm going to show you.
Oh,
We've got Jimmy's pan.
here you go.
We've got Lisa's pan. So you go ahead, cast your votes at home. I'm going to get the scale ready.
Yeah.
We're going to officially go ahead and give folks
Good job, Jimmy.
the details.
You're not even going to shake my hand?
Not with it looking like
Come
that.
on,
no.
chicken hands. All right, first competitor
Thank you.
to my right, Jimmy, weighing in 2 minutes at a grand total 0.79 pounds. Let me move that a little bit. Maybe you can pick that up. 0.79 pounds. Okay.
All right. Respectable.
Respectable. If you were feeding one person, maybe.
Well, what is
Next up,
oh my gosh.
1.37 pounds, almost twice as much, but that's to be expected. She got into that second bird.
Man.
That makes a world of difference. These are 4-pound chickens on average. They've been pre-cooked. We chill them to make it a little tougher for
Right,
you to
so it
shred.
doesn't fall off.
Because if it's warm, it falls off. The
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Too easy.
And when you're giving away $1,250 in cash prizes, you want folks
To work for it.
Folks to work for it. So, we're going to be doing this October 7th at the Delmarva Chicken Festival. Proud to be representing Mount Air that day, but even more proud to serve as the DCA board president. So, in addition to my chicken picking, we're going to have wing competitions. We're going to have a little Miss Pageant. We're going to have a chicken capers where you'll see people from all 5 chicken companies compete against each other. And then when we wrap up this chicken picking, we're going to have fireworks
Oh my God.
Nice.
to kind of put a bow on everything. So it's a free event. Put it on your schedule if you don't have it already. It's October 7th. It's going to be at the Delmarva Shorebird Stadium, 1 to 7 p.m. No cost for admission, no cost for parking. We'll have something for the whole family. And even if you don't like chicken, I promise you there's going to be something fun for you to do.
And this isn't just one company. You bring everybody together to do this.
We bring everybody together.
That's awesome.
So,
That's awesome.
And listen, not only the 5 companies that raise chickens here on Delmarva, we're representing the 1,300 plus farm families that grow those birds. We're representing the hundreds of vendors that are in business and service providers that are in business exclusively to service the agricultural industry here. Everyone has a seat at the table when it comes to the Delmarva Chicken Festival, and we hope that means both of you will have a seat as well.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations again.
A friendly handshake amongst competitors. Thank you all for being such great sports.
Thank you. All right. Stick around. Delmarva Life will be right back.